Mr. Choy, News for the Public. The 13th of April. So, how's everyone doing? Blessed to all and all one love. There's something that comes to my mind to tell a story about fishes. Enticing lesson. So, anyone intrigued about this lesson? It's a very kind of important, because everything God speaks about is important. So why I speak of fish? So, what I see in this is kind of like two fish. So the reason why the fish have plenty to eat. It's weird to translate a word for a present time from past time. These are prophets. The prophesies, the prophecy, the things that they see in their dreams. To write them down, as God told me to write a book about the things man do wrong. All these things come to light. So diamond is pretty rare and hard to find. So you gotta wonder what's hidden inside. So a diamond to work, there's always a floss inside of a diamond. What's that cost in that floss? So, there's colors inside the diamond. So the aqua green, and you can see aluminum. To think about how God created the world. First there was darkness, then the light. So, not sure if you understand the things I'm trying to show you. But the intelligent who has ears would understand. For a child to speak, and if you listen to that child, you'd understand the story they have to tell you. For you who have write a story in a TV, cartoon picture with a lot of colors in it, to tell a story. So you can imagine a kid, imagination. So, well, God created the world from the light and the darkness that's trapped inside. So day and night. Calls it day. So the water before the land, right? So understand the creature that's inside the water. So day and night. There's angels and dark angels, if you understand my drift. So, now you have the creatures in the water, is my point. That everything was surrounded with water. There was no landscape, no trees, nothing created, nothing exists. So you got to think about these things. As I said, a child could understand these things, but a non-adult that is intelligent that still end up refused to hear. So if the planets are out there and nothing else appears, so you see the intelligent that's wondering right now, going, makes sense. So you're welcome. Back to my point. It's fossilite. Why they're fossilite, and why for them to be on land. That's my point. So water is lower the density. So you can see the aqua. So you would have water, whatever green was from, or more ice, more landscape mass. So how would you know what my damn point is? Then let me continue then. So now the land with the rock. So, Atlantis. Yeah, there's actually people, Eskimos, polar bear. It was a different world. The upper world, the underworld, the kingdom, the middle world, as I've been teaching y'all. But you don't understand the mystical things that's mixed and intertwined with now, the 21st century, the coming of God. So, if God was not here and one person would figure all these things out, Who am I? Intrigued? So, Saint Lord God, I am. How is one person to be called by something that does not understand? How do you find a mineral that everyone cannot find? Simple logical sense, isn't it? But these things are things that have been erased in years and centuries. Myth, legend, gone. So who's trying to paint a picture and a portrait? And what they took out of it? Who am I? So, these lessons are more than beyond, right? So it's not just that lesson, no, that I have to say. It's about the land. So now I told you about the water, and the land has to do with the fossilites. So each one I'm going to show you. So there's 4 types. Anyhow, so, you know what I mean? I gotta put some lights on this thing for you guys to see it. Big ass diamond though. Sorry, my language. Anyhow, this one. To say my point towards that, about the land, it's inside that, covered with all the decay and years and centuries that the water level have gone down. So, covered by rock and decay and centuries. So Noah Moses, Noah. So you know, Noah. So where's the highest point? Canada, isn't it? Or Mount Everest, Africa. So these are 2 things. Kilimanjaro. So the volcanoes, they say diamonds are from. Correct? Or am I wrong? But they say you can find them in the river. Am I wrong or am I right? And they also say you can find them by asphalt. Am I wrong? Am I right? But remember, who are they that keep on saying all these things? Just saying. Intelligent fools. Am I right or am I wrong? So that's 3 or 2. I believe that's 2. So, the volcano that they say is spit out from, diamonds. Is that what it looked like? Am I right or am I wrong? Ooh, look at that. Is that diamond? So it's pretty glassy, isn't it? Am I right or am I wrong? Can you see? Or are you blind? So, that's supposed to be a kimberlite. So, is that in there? Am I right or am I wrong? No, I don't know. I know. Do you know? Am I right or am I wrong? All these things you're wondering about. Damn, he's right. You're welcome. Okay, so 3. Next. Weird. It's not pretty weird. This thing looks like asphalt. It's actually asphalt. Petroleum. That's what Canada has. Oil sand. But remember, water, fish, fossilite, dinosaur, turn into diamonds, covered in asphalt. Wow. Is he right or is he wrong? So far, he's saying he's right. So we have to figure out what he's trying to say. You're welcome. So for me to be in the mind and thoughts of everyone, what's my point to the fossilite and the fish? When Nostradamus said the fish would be the end of your days. Why? I have to translate these words and to show you what the fish means. Oh, there's blue in that. I'm telling you, these colors are so vibrant too. So they mostly want to tell you about these type of diamonds. pretty shiny, easy to polish, you know? So yeah, they all want to buy that up pretty fast. But these diamonds, they're fishy about it. Because like fish scale, they break into small diamonds. So that's why there's so many small diamonds, easy to find in the rivers. Because they break down to molecules and molecules. Tinier diamonds. But they can't find a big diamond. Because it's confusing to them. What do you expect? These guys don't like to put work in. God said I have to do everything with my own hands. Look at that. And look at my sacrifice. See that? My hand is sore, yo. But look at that. That's why God said I gotta do it with my own hands. So what do? I listen. What do others do? They don't. Who am I? Saint Lord God? Constantine? Now y'all wondering. Okay. So, next lesson. Why am I going to do this? Because I found this yesterday. So, you know, I cracked it. But the vibrant color I saw inside of it, it was like, whoa! Woo! Sparked my eyes. And it's big too. Alright. Something's going on here. It doesn't want to show you guys. Okay, so I'm feeling some kind of weird power between the phone and, because it's magnetic, it's probably like the Richter scale of 13, to tell you the truth. That means there's probably gold, aluminum, copper, zinc, everything's inside here. Heavy, dense. And obviously you can see the diamond inside. But for me to get the rest out, that would be a next lesson. Okay, God bless. One love. Subscribe to News for the Public, Logan Choy, for the truth and for law and against injustice. So let's set the book right for me to write a book about the things men do wrong. So this is probably my 6, 7, 8 video. So blessed Father, thank you. And everyone, one love. Watch out for each other, be vigilant. And do not buy their product. These are in the book. Stick to the old, not the new. I did not write a new book yet. Blessed everyone, one love. Put God first.